Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. Previously on Truly Bedrock, Foxy and I were over here, and we tore down the creeper farm. We got this all knocked out and out of the way now. Now, I've had the AFK account AFKing on here for quite a while now, and it's producing rates. I'm probably going to end up switching it back to a creeper farm. As in the last episode, we ended up making it a mob farm, and albeit we were getting bones and arrows out of it, but truth be told, I don't need them. I don't need them. With that fish farm back there just barely coming into view out there because Foxy has turned up the render distance on the server and we can now see 20 chunks out, I have no need for the bones in that coming from this. So potentially here soon we're going to get that changed back over. But today I've started messing around with all this netherrack around here. And as you can see, I've been a little bit on the busy side with it. But I'm coming into a problem. I am going to need lots and lots and lots of netherrack. But during stream today, Mr. Bjay Money himself talked to him, and he seems to have some extra netherrack hanging around, and he was talking about needing food. Now, between me and you, before he even gets here, I am overflowing with food. You all seen a couple episodes back how much food I got just running through that smelter array up there, and if we take a look right here, this is completely overfull. So if he's willing to part with some netherrack today, I'm willing to part with some food, and I'm willing to part with so much that he can just take all that if he gets that out of my hair. Because loading this area, that thing is constantly just dropping cows, and it would do no good to open up a steak shop. I know, Slack, just open a steak shop. Nobody's gonna buy it. They never do. Every season I've opened one, or me or Foxy has, and nobody buys it. People want golden carrots. And of course, maybe that's something to come in the future, but not right now. But I need to get caught up with him, see what he's got netherrack-wise, and see if we can do some wheeling and dealing. So let me go find him. Well, looky there.
Well, there's Mr. SlackLizard. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you doing, bud?
Not too bad. Look what I found. This is for you.
Oh, gas head. I love those.
Marshmallows.
You know what? I'm going to eventually need to capture some of those. Maybe one of these days I can get some people to do some crazy stuff with me. Well, welcome to my humble abode, all the way down here at the other end of the world. Now,
oh, nice.
Now, if we go through here, we're going to actually come out in my storage area. Now, of course, you jumped in stream chat just a little bit earlier today, and you said you had some netherrack for trade.
I do. In fact, I need to get rid of some. I've been doing a little bit of exploding to get my base ready to go. Right. But I've also been doing a fair amount of digging as well, and so I have several. Are you based in
the Nether this season?
No, I'm not. But I decided I didn't want to have to run up and down hallways this season, so
I can get that.
We're like 10 blocks high in the main highway there. My tunnel is probably 15 to 20 blocks high, so I can fly.
Nice. Very nice.
But I have stuff. Starting with 4 shulkers there, and I've actually got 2 more. And this is just my supply from part of my tunnel. So
that's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I was really enjoying watching you build what you had going on stream.
Oh, so yeah, I've been working on it some more this evening. Come up here and take a look at this now.
Oh yeah,
I've been extending this around. I have a lot of plans for this.
It's a lot of work, my friend.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of netherrack. Netherrack and magma.
The other thing I might be able to help you with a little bit too is I've got probably we could talk about this another time, but I've probably got 6 or 7 stacks of nether quartz that I just probably am not going to need.
I'll tell you this much. Any nether related materials that you end up coming up with that you've got to barter away, soul sand. Now imagine most people are going to be keeping their blackstone. But any gold, quartz, magma, or any of the new crimson stuff, I mean, even if it's just a random shulker box of just nether-related materials, I'll trade you out of it. Keep that in mind.
That's good to know, because one of the things, you were saying, I think that you needed to get rid of some of your food is what we had talked about on stream.
Yeah, yes.
Just because you have some crazy cow farm going on.
Yeah.
And, so far, this season, I have not done, oh my goodness, I have not done any sort of food farms. I've just been kind of subsisting off what I got from my AFK fish farm and scraps here.
Oh, you don't need to be eating fish. You don't need to be eating fish. Well, I've got this mushroom farm here that I built early on because it's a mycelium island and I'm terraforming it. So I've got a controlled spawn field there. So all I have to do is just be anywhere in my base, and that thing drops steak all the time. And as a matter of fact, you the man needing food, come over here. Let me show you something.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So take a look in there. Take a look at the next one. Next one.
Some serious beefage going on here.
You can have all that. You can have all that.
Oh, really?
Beef and leather. Clear it out. I've literally burned food and let it despawn. As a matter of fact, you brought what, 6 shulkers?
I did.
All right, so come over here. Here, you won't even have to. You won't even have to empty yours. Grab you 6 blanks out of there. Load up.
Perfect. I'll even take purple ones too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Good. What am I going to do with all the leather now?
I don't know.
I guess books.
I don't know. I've got so much leather. It's not even funny. Like, look in this chest here. Look. Leather.
Holy cow.
Leather. All right, so come over here. Watch this. Come on.
So much.
Come over here.
Let's see. Cooking that meat.
Leather.
Oh my
leather.
Goodness.
Cooked beef.
Yeah,
cooked
that
beef.
is a little bit ridiculous.
Got some eggs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I have to get some eggs back from you. You borrowed some of my eggs early in the season. It was like one stack.
You know what? Here, watch this. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I've got this set up. I've been saving up eggs just to get wither roses. Here you go, right there.
Whole shulker. Here you go.
I'll turn those few eggs.
There you go. I'll even give you a blank shulker just so we can be even. Perfect.
Oh man, that's
all
great.
Right, well,
Thank you for the netherrack. Thank you for the netherrack.
Absolutely.
And if you get more,
yep, I think I'll have some more for you.
You get more, we'll work something out. Whether you need whatever you need, I can probably get it if I ain't got it, because I'm gonna need. I'm terrified at the amount of netherrack. I don't know if you heard my full plan during stream today, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yep, I saw a fair amount of it. I was listening, so well, I'll go ahead and empty these guys out for you, and
all right,
then get to cooking some raw beef, because I got some cooking to do.
All right, bud. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Thanks, Slack.
Well, did the trading with Bjay there. Ended up getting some netherrack, or not Bjay. Wow, cut. Did the trading with Bjay there, and he went about his way, and I came out here in the nether, and I wanted to destroy some of this biome out here. Now, of course, if you take a look at my coordinates, I'm out in the middle of nowhere now. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I've gathered up, well, enough of the resources right now that I want to gather up. It's not very fun. It's not very fun. It's not very fun at all. Piglings get mad every time I open the shulker box. Hogs are constantly coming after me. Ghasts are spawning in that soul sand valley. Skeletons keep wandering over here. And I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Okay? I can plant a bunch of these back at base and destroy them. This was not a good idea, because now I'm like 3,000 blocks out and I got to go home. I'm going to burn through all the rockets. Let's go home. And finally, we made it back to base. Lots of running, lots of fun times there to be had to get back over here to base. But about to meet up with Foxy here in just a few minutes. So what I need to do first here is I need to actually break down all this coal, and I need to actually use that smelter over there. Now, potentially in the future, we'll get a bamboo farm going to make scaffolding out of, or potentially we will get a kelp farm going so that we can get kelp to power that thing. But right now, this is all I got. All I got is this coal. So let me get all this smelted down, or rather get all this broken down, get some stone smelted down, and then head up there and meet up with Foxy. I thought we were going to potentially be working on an addition to our iron farm today, but that is not going to be the case indeed. And I want to go lay claim to something right now before, we have another thing that gets taken away from us. And you know what I'm going to go lay claim to, Foxy? I bet you know what I'm going to go lay claim to, don't you?
Is it someone else's farm?
It better not be someone else's farm. It's right here beside my island.
There's a guardian farm, Slack.
Yes, it's a guardian farm that's like right off the coast. Yes. Let's fly over here and see if anybody has laid claim to this. Nope, it's still in its half-ruined state from where I came over here and raided it earlier this season and got sponges before I realized that, the wandering traders were selling sponges. Yep. I am going to pillar up on top of here. And I am going to grab this sign right here, even though this is what we're going to be doing today. Foxy, Slack, and Foxy's. Yes. Okay, I've officially put a sign on it, Foxy. It's ours.
Slack.
Yes, sir.
I have made 2 portals in the nether. Quite high up. One takes us to one side of the guardian farm, outside of the range, and one takes us right to the middle. But I'm yet to have made any Guardian portals, apart from one, because I'm very low on resources, Mr. Lizard.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I've done the center one. That's the other portal that takes me back. But yes, very low on... Oh, I see you've delivered resources.
I have delivered resources. And I am bringing a bed now, in case we have the need to sleep the night away. I've set up a workstation over here. We have our ender chest, our crafting table, plenty of smooth stone, and plenty of things to get this build underway.
Nice. Right, in that case, I'm going to grab a load of this glass. Have we got obsidian?
It's in... Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get these portals built up, my friend. Let's do this. Slack.
Yeah.
We have all of the pods in place, except the corner ones, which we're not doing.
Yep.
This is technically, although we haven't done the redstone and the off and on system, this is ready to go.
More or less,
if we get AFK Lizard in the AFK nether and just sort the drop chute out so there's a couple of hoppers at the bottom of it, we can start this while we actually work on the redstone and stuff.
Yeah, we genuinely can. So what you're asking me to do is spin around and bring AFK Lizard over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll get the portals lit, you get him on. Yeah.
Is it interesting?
Well, the thing is, I've never seen a chest fill up as quickly.
Foxy, I'm looking at this with the entity pack on. This is crazy.
Yeah. And now this hopper, particularly this one in the corner, it is just about keeping up right now with what I've got going on in terms of hoppers. But it's the fish that's causing the problem. It's the fish that's causing the backups. We've already got 2 double chests full here. Another more than half a double chest here. We need a serious storage system for this. Well, Slack, I think this should potentially be a better solution for us.
That is a hopper monstrosity. Oh my goodness. Oh,
so we've got a hopper minecart at the top, which will pick up from all 4 things, and it will then distribute into 8 hoppers. Each of those hoppers will get items put into the chests at each side. At the same time, they will also have items drawn through them from the bottom as well, so they will drop doubly quick. That is then doubled down for 2 layers into another set of double chests, which then has even more chests coming out the bottom with more hoppers. So I can't see how this can back up unless this chest at the bottom, unless it all fills up, basically. Which, considering realistically, how long will we be running this farm for?
Not long.
Not even an hour, I wouldn't have thought. You've emptied it all out now, been crafting things up, but yeah. Oh man. Let's see how we get on. I'm going to bring a Chuck back in, and I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes and see what we get. Slack!
Yes, sir.
The timer has gone off. I've taken Chuck out of the game. I've actually had to add another hopper minecart on here just to try and help with the backlog because it was backing up again because it's coming down so quickly. So I'm just going to let that all filter through the system while you make your way back here, and then we'll go through what we got together.
Absolutely. I'll be right there.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lizard, you are here. It hasn't filtered down yet because I thought you were going to be longer than that, but we can still kind of check what we got. So, lots and lots of prismarine shards there, and lots there as well. And then if we look at the hoppers, they're all full as well. And these 2 double chests are pretty much full as well. And I would say probably some of the other stuff's got items in it still as well. So, what's that? At least 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 double chests worth of drops in 20 minutes, maybe.
4 double chests. That's how many items is that? I gotta break out a calculator. I gotta calculate. That's already over. Oh god, yeah, that's already over 10,000 drops per hour at that point. Foxy, it's definitely quiet in here because I have my game sound off because that is extremely loud.
It's still going, Slack. It's the next day. It's still going. I have rearranged the system yet again because it is still backing up. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is just about getting full as well, which is kind of crazy. So we're going to have to empty this out in a minute. But as you can see, while you were having a little nap this morning, I've been a little bit busy organising this room, decorating it a little bit, and getting it ready to start pumping items around the entire thing. But we haven't quite really decided how we're going to do that yet, have we?
No, as a matter of fact, as soon as I logged on, we were already having debates about this.
Yeah.
That's right on a chunk border, I'm just saying.
We need it to be fast. But we also need it to be reliable.
Yep.
And I don't really want to just do a boring hopper line, but I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. The thing that we need to concentrate on first, though, because it's hard to imagine doing anything with this room still being so boxed in. So the bottom part of it, which I've decorated, is okay. But going up to our tunnel and everything up there, we can't even get up to the next level. We've got the section above this, which will be a usable, functional sort of XP part. We need to consider and work all of that out. We work out where we're pumping all that. And we just need a way up and down.
You tell me all about it, Toretto. You know, Foxy, I don't think a basalt farm was the intended goal for today's episode.
No, absolutely not.
No, but you've been in here playing around for a little bit, and if you watch my pickaxe here, I am slowly mending my pick, though I think, honestly, I'm burning through my pick faster than I can mend it, because I can't use unbreaking. This is interesting, but the concept behind this is I need a ton of basalt this season. I need a ton. Foxy needs a bunch of basalt, so why not have an option here where we can AFK at this thing at the basalt farm and keep our tools repaired. I like this idea, Foxy. I like this idea.
Is it not fully repairing your pick as you're getting the basalt?
Well, my pick was already damaged, so let me take a moment here to completely repair my pick.
There's a new pick behind you.
Oh, this is a new pick behind me, you say? Ah, there is.
On the wall.
Come here, Mr. New Pick. All right, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, so we got an efficiency mending pick. Brand new. Brand new. All right, so let's go to town here. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm able to break all the basalt. Keep the experience flowing to keep the... I need a lot of basalt, Foxy. I like this. This has got to go in. This has got to go in. We got to have this. This has got to be had.
Maybe we can have one on each side, because I need loads of basalt as well.
Yeah. Look, we'll have our AFK account sitting here getting us basalt too. 4 people getting basalt. Let's go, boys!
One basalt farm with 3 XP, amazing. Plus, we're getting all of those Guardian drops at the same time. Fantastic. Yeah.
Well, something we were just talking about too, or rather, I was just saying to you, if we do this, you were saying that we might have to build an additional portal on the other side to go into drop mode, right?
Yeah, because if we've got all of that stuff in the way, it's not going to be easy to just flick a lever and go into AFK, not AFK mode, but AFK mode, where they just drop down. So if we just have 2 drop chutes, one for the basalt and one for the normal just AFK drops, then we can just switch portals. Yeah,
I like that. Let's get to work on this, Foxy. I need this in my life. I'm just saying. Hey, Foxy, watch where you're walking. Just don't get crazy with your bouncing. I'm just saying.
Slack, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. So this is our this is the Guardian portal that they pop out of, which will never come up here. The button for switching it over is going to be down there. This is how we get back and forth to the Guardian farm.
From
we
the
started off
right
with
here,
some basalt pillars coming down, and then I started doing that a little while ago, didn't I? And then you've come along and just made this absolutely insanely beautiful. It's so good.
Well, you went something along the lines of, hey, you want to do some stuff here? And I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah, and you've been doing stuff, all right. Geez, this looks amazing. It looks absolutely fantastic. The smoke coming up from the lava pits, the chains, the iron bars. We've got the little bit of glass so you can see through. And round the back of this, although not done yet, but is the hole where we are doing the basalt the basalt trident killer bit, which I've actually been decorating down there. Slack.
Yeah, I have no clue what's going down there. Let's go.
See, I've been watching what Slack's been doing because he's been sharing his screen with me, so I know what he's been up to. He's got no clue what I've been up to down here, and he might just turn around and go, "That's gross. Get rid of it all. Undo it."
I like it. I like that. Ooh, I like where you put the shroom lights in here too.
Yeah, so we've got the trident killer, which works with no trident in it yet, though. And underneath this, although not decorated yet. But underneath we've got the hopper minecart, which is doing the collection system, and all the redstone as well. So all the redstone's hidden, which I quite like.
I like that.
And this system can then drop down into the system below, which is only not that far away at all. So we haven't done that yet. I need to get the trident in place, free the guardians, and also there was one other thing I need to do over here. Oh, the basalt farms.
Yeah, it would be nice to actually have the basalt generator because I'm like out of basalt, Foxy.
Yeah, I'm on it. That's the next thing to do. That is what this hole is all about over here. We're going to have the basalt generator in before you know it.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'm on. I got this.
Oh, I'm waiting. Let's go. Today. Need basalt.
Am I recording now?
Good talk, Foxy. Good talk.
We've reached mob cap now, which means no one else on the server is going to be getting any mobs anywhere. But
you know, Foxy, this works pretty good. After finding the sweet spot here, standing directly on this 0, with my armor on, and a mending tool with no unbreaking, it's chugging along pretty good. I can't reach every bit of the basalt, but really, with this farm, it doesn't matter. That is a lot of guardians there.
Yeah, there's 10 people currently online.
Nobody's complaining of lag.
They're not, but I wonder if anyone's noticed the fact that they're not getting any mob spawning.
No.
Yeah, there you go. If you stand there, the XP is crazy.
Yep. And here we are. Most things in this farm now have been completed. Now, as you've seen, I got this area here, and there's some blocks missing from up there. I did not notice that. That is going to bother me. We're going to have to get that fixed. But to carry on, now have a working tunnel that goes all the way down here to the basalt generator room, and absolutely love this. This thing has turned out really, really, really good. You know, there's multiple people on right now, so we're not going to run this thing, even though it doesn't seem to cause any issues with lag. It's very nice to be able to get all the basalt that you could want and keep your tools repaired while doing it, considering that right now unbreaking is bad in the game, you know, just block lag. And then of course Foxy added in this area here, which takes us on down here to the bottom. Now, hi, how are you doing? You just go away, dude. As you can see here, we still do not have a collection system in, but there was just one in. I know there was just one in, but it has since been removed. It has since been removed, and we've got to work out something that's going to work in here. Every system we've put into this thing so far is just not adequate. Not adequate. It just cannot keep up with it at all. It cannot keep up with it at all. So actually, this is like 2 weeks later, me recording this clip right here. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. I really can't go many other places because, well, lots of things have changed. I mean, just down that hallway alone, lots of things have changed, as you can see there. And then, of course, we've got this here. Foxy and I ended up doing a stream where we dug out all of this down through here to actually give us a tunnel that goes all the way down to the main nether road. Now, of course, it's good, but it's not finished as well. There's still many things in this farm that need to be done. We still got to finish the ceiling in this. We still got to get a collection system set up over there. And with the addition of another farm that we built literally right there in an upcoming episode, yeah, I just noticed there were some portal linking issues. So, yeah, me and Foxy are definitely going to have to come back here, and we're definitely going to have to work on a few things to get it situated out. And you guys, you all just spawn everywhere. You all do not care. You all just do what you want. My goodness, these things have become like the bane of my existence now. But I think that right there is just about where I'm going to wrap up this episode. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you did, be sure to drop a like. And if you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. But on that note there, I think that's it for today. And I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.